Hello. Ugh, I am full of fear today. I'll be completely honest with you. I've played Sekiro through like 4 or 5 times, maybe. I fought this guy once, and that was enough for me. Like, he's an optional boss, and he is like, for some reason he does all the things that just work on me. And so, I beat him one time and just ignored him on every subsequent playthrough. And the mod claims to have changed him. So I'm afraid. I'm really afraid. This may just be like 3 to 4 hours of me being beaten with a hose. But, you know, we'll see. I got the new fit. So surely this will give me some kind of assistance here, right? Like, surely this will help in some way. If I channel a little bit of Sekiro myself. At the very least, we have to walk to him now. So there's time to prepare. I didn't notice the branch there is destroyed. Like, burned off, actually. That's kind of a cool detail. For reasons that will be apparent later. Alright. We're at the temple right now, you know. Nobody's here except the information broker. Everybody else has left. Emma's nowhere to be found. The sculptor's gone and his tools are left behind. The invasion of Ashina seems to be kicking up, so... we can go to Kuro's room. Though I think that's... yeah, that's where we came back last time, wasn't it? Because you see, like, Ishin had passed and Emma was there with him and she was saying to go to... like... what was it? Like that, area below the wall where you first fight, Genichiro and you lose the arm. I guess the abandoned... no, the abandoned dungeon wouldn't be it. Trying to think of how we're supposed to get to where we're going here. I don't think the dungeon entrance would do it. I mean, not going that way anymore. I was down 2 spirit emblems for some reason. I forgot this was a feature. It's kind of cool. Wow, Hirata Estate is really close by, isn't it? Maybe it's just artistic liberties being taken. Okay. That's enough. Enough beating around the bush. Abandoned dungeon might be the only way I can go, because I need to go back through like the Ashina outskirts area. Or maybe not, unless this is a door I can open. Don't feel like opening that one today, which, I mean, fair. But... we need to get beaten up here, Sekiro. I guess all I can do then is go outside from Kuro's room in the castle. Now, I don't remember exactly how this process goes. Like, I mean, things are falling apart in Ashina, clearly, but... okay, Emma's still over there. Wow, really? Okay, the window there is closed. There's another window in here. Yes. Right, the nightjar things are supposed to guide me to where Kuro is, I believe. Is that Senpo Temple? I guess I just never really noticed that before. Huh. Yeah, there's like a guy with a flamethrower of some kind. Some manner of firework flamethrower. We need to get out of the main gate and backtrack to go find our boy. Okay, that wasn't me they were saying, it was Ashina, guys. Is this a tangle I want any part of? No. I think I'll pass on that fight for now, I'll be honest with you. The gate is blocked off now, but maybe I can swim out somehow? I can dive now. I didn't actually go back and do much exploration of the water. How did he even... Okay. Knowing that the spear helps with those guys makes me wish that I remembered that way earlier when I was having trouble with an armored guy. Oh, we can get an idol down here. Just in case. Okay. Those guys are still going at it. I like how the... until you get close enough to trigger them, those samurai just stand on the stairs and look at them. Alright, there is something of a path here. Big fish. Okay, that was awkward. But we did it. Okay. I believe this is... Oh. They're having a little face-off down there. Yeah, that goes back to the reservoir where Kuro went. So I need to not go that way. I apologize. This is, finding this naturally feels like it was easier. Rather than knowing that I have to go somewhere but not remembering how in the world I go there. Ooh, underwater loot. I think the only way to get out of here is to swim back now. At least this thing's still here. Okay. Now, I know he's out on the outskirts. Maybe I don't go from the castle itself. Because if I remember right, he's in Gyobo's arena. So I need to, like, backtrack to Gyobo's arena. But I believe you come at him from the same angle you come at Gyobo from, so not, you know, the main gate from the castle. Like, you have to come at him like you're going to the castle. Not the dungeon. I don't think it would be Senpo Temple. Maybe Undershrine Valley? I can backtrack from here in some way. Okay, that goes to the gun fort. Okay. There we go. Okay, and you jump from up there, and there's not like a grapple point to get back up, it looks like. This may not be 3 hours of me being beaten to a pulp. It may just be 3 hours of me trying to find out how to get there. We'll get him. We'll figure it out yet. Bell Demon's Temple, maybe? Because that's I believe you get there from Ashna outskirts. I think. Let's connect somewhere. Okay, apparently I missed that somehow. Okay, where does this go? Well, we're in a cave. There's a headless in here. This is a one-way, isn't it? You drop down into this pit with the headless. These guys making you walk slowly is what always gives me such trouble with them, I think. One way or another, we'll find out how to get there. Don't you worry. We just have to try every idol until I remember which one is correct. It's very exciting content, I know. Okay, so it's not the Bell Demon's Temple. I don't remember. Oh, the connection to Senpo Temple, I think, is just like at Ashina Castle, right? So that would probably just be blocked off now because I could already get to that bridge where you like make that, you know, that jump. Hey, Ventus, welcome in. Yes, I have been beaten so much in this game that it's starting to affect my actual person. As you can see. On the bright side, I look a little bit cooler now. Less like just some guy. There's a silver lining to everything. Maybe we really do just go from Kuro's room. Man, I just gotta get creative and explore Ashina Castle a bit more. Ugh. Guess this is what I mean by, like, it's a lot easier for me to, like, do additions now. Like, wait, right out the window. I was thinking about doing, like, you know, Dante's hat for Hell Maiden, but I don't think my hair would cooperate with that. That's a come up with something for that, but we'll see. Yeah, that probably wouldn't work out well, but in addition to the red mortal blade, there exists one that is black in color. The blade's name is Open Gate and is said to hold the power to open a gate to the underworld. It is through this power that it creates life. I beseech you, make offerings for the dragon's blood. A mortal blade that can kill people and also bring them back. Are we going to get a third sword? There we go, the bridge down there. Very useful sword, clearly. Alright, spent like the last 15 minutes being lost, trying to find out how to get to where I'm going. But I think I'm finally on the right track. This bridge down here was up before. Wonder if... Nah, Black Hat Badger's gone. Why are they upset at me? Man. Kinda sucks to be these guys. Nice. I just could not move. Okay, yes, hello. Alright. A little bit of loot here. This gentleman seemed to be clinging on to something. How you doing? What will Ashina do? We may never know. Oh, that is true. Maybe he was like... He didn't speak with his words, he spoke with his actions. That's a big boy down there. Now, why are you just standing there in the corner menacingly? Like, what do you hope to accomplish? Oop. Excuse me, 1 second. Why can I not grab that? There we go. I like how they still have a pan man, he's just wearing red armor. Oh, hello. Excuse me, one moment. Now, what was that move? He lit his buddies on fire. He doesn't actually do damage to them, but the fire does. Oh, he does do a bit of damage to them. Okay, now with something resembling the ads gone. Forgot for a second I didn't have the shuriken equipped. He pays attention. Oh. Well, so much for that. What do they feed these men to get them so 12 feet tall? 10,000 pounds of pure muscle. Like, man, I'm far away. Well, spiritually. That was a lot of fighting, at least. That's right, the Ashna guys are still hostile to me. These men are nuts. Nope. Nice. And get rid of like as many of these guys as possible without actually alerting anyone. That'll make this fight a lot easier. I don't know if I can like get to the pan man without him noticing, but is that idol still up there? I don't know if I can get to it anymore. Someone is just absolutely chugging in there. Okay, the idol is up there. What is this? Okay. These guys have very good eyesight. The Interior Ministry really has a great, like, optical plan. One would assume all this fire and smoke would make it hard to see a literal ninja. Not that hard, evidently. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, that's where he is, in that tower. I had no idea where that last guy was. Okay. And let's see if this lets me get the back attack on the boss man here. I'll deal with ads if I don't only have to deal with one of his health bars. There's a big maybe. Confirmed a big fat yes. If I lure him back here, maybe his ads won't even show up. I feel like that's not a very safe thing to do with your mouth. There we go. Hey, I think I had 3 prayer beads before, so that's what I need for a level up there. Lord knows I'm gonna need that one for the demon. Alright, let's see. Is that? No, it's not a type power, it's physical attributes. Man, I think I missed a lot of prayer beads because I was still talking about the centipedes. The dudes at Simbo Temple. I could theoretically be a lot stronger than I am right now, I think. If I backtracked in an intelligent way. Alright, let's get more spirit emblems. I like spirit emblems. It's just one, but you know. It's something. Hey, brother. For some reason, I didn't get an option to death blow you. This merchant man? Nah, he's toast. Well. Rude of them. We'll avenge Mr. Merchant just a little bit. Alright. I fear we are closing in on our objective a bit. I get just a little more afraid every step forward. There's a man up there. And there's another man down there. Okay. And this went like the worst possible way it could have gone. Why are you so short? Okay, we brought that one back somehow. Why are there so many of you? Okay. God, there's just so many. Okay. Dang, they even kill the old lady? These guys suck. There's so many of them. Welcome back, Ventus. I didn't. The Interior Ministry did. Oh, no. Well, goodbye. Naturally, you would notice, wouldn't you? At least we died in a stupid way. Now I get at least to try that again, taking a route that's probably a little more intelligent. Let's see if the other path here still is an option. Rather than fighting 10 billion ninjas. There's a guy in the grass up there. Yeah, there's still 10 billion ninjas. Except over here is a dead end, I think, because it's a one-way drop. I kind of like how with that particular move on these guys, like you can see how it like lifts them off the ground because they're just so short. I only get spotted by 2. Maybe this is the better route. Rather than 3 of them and their 5 samurai friends. Oh. The samurai friends still see you. And these guys. Maybe there's no way through here without a fight. Yep. He jumped the shuriken. Hey, brother. Okay. The problem has been solved once again. Now we will attempt to do this. I would like to say cleaner, but probably not. It's probably just going to go the same way. Yeah, nothing happened. Oh, yeah. There's one thing I learned from the gun fort. It's run when people are shooting at you. Nah, you're good, Ventus. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, they have one of these guys. Where'd you get one of those? Hey, your life, your rules. Watch Twitch on the company time. There's the place. I'd like to let, you know, the aggro drop from this. I wonder if those big guys even lose aggro. Oh, you need to go. Hey, brother. At least he's not that fast, all things considered. The man of his leg length could stand to be much faster. I wish you a calm work day for sure. Hopefully not too ridiculously busy. Oh, hello. You got through here. The words of handsome Catboy Ian return even in other games. Oh, he didn't care about it. Holy crap. Ow. You know what move we have for that? Oh wait, is this just straight in? Yeah, it is. Well, there he is. All right. We got 17 emblems. Let's, somehow I doubt that he's gonna really care about firecrackers. I don't know if anything would help here, but... we'll go with the axe just in case we need a big hit. And... man, I don't know. As I had said before, I have fought this boss. Well, I fought him a lot. I beat him one time and decided that that was enough for me. So I've ignored Demon of Hatred every subsequent playthrough I've done of this game. Yep. This is going to be a significant learning experience. If there's one boss in this game who I do not have any muscle memory of, it's Demon of Hatred. I haven't done this fight in years. Like years. So... this is basically starting from zero. Get ready for the 12-hour stream. Ow. Wow, I'm alive. Yep. Wow, every single just like little hit does so much damage. And there's not really much, I mean, you can block him, but any hit with that arm is like, it's gonna do fire damage anyway. Okay. Okay, maybe just running is the solution to that. Okay. Had to block up, but it didn't matter. It's kind of interesting how he stops his attacks if you don't block them. And if you do block them, he adds more. So it's kind of hard to tell when he's actually done. Also, note that he is missing an arm. Wow. Yeah, pretty much. Somewhere out there, there's a very angry man with one arm who has been turned into something. It's one. Seems like a... Okay. Like my entire health bar in one hit. Oh, I was alive? I thought I had died with the stomp. Yeah, this dude is just like pure pain. Every FromSoft game got the optional boss who's just like the hardest. Oh. That was an interesting angle to be stuck in. Please get out of that fire, sir. I was hoping that would last a bit longer. He just kind of heals immediately when you hit him here, but maybe I can get like a couple free hits in. No. The fire got me. Alright, come on, brother. Let's go again. Okay, that was an actual posture one too that time. That wasn't just his health bar. Okay. Ah. My whole health bar. Okay. We got the smaller arena. A temporarily smaller arena. Ah. Those first two health bars are pretty similar, at least. It's the third one where his moveset starts really changing. You just have to not make too many mistakes and lose all your health. Don't worry, that was the one good run I'm gonna have. It's all downhill from here. Didn't move far enough away on that one. Okay. Not too bad. Quick stretch while he figures this stuff out. Please don't run away. You're so much scarier far away. That was kind of a silly way to avoid that, but... no Sekiro's cool Ninja Man jump. He was going for the style points. Ah. Gonna be a 0 out of 10 execution though, I fear. Okay. That explosion was bigger than usual. Oh my god. Woo! Well, there we go. Now I got the piece needed for the best upgrades for the prosthetics. Rest in peace, sculptor. I mean, I guess. I don't know what... I guess I'm just a lot better at Sekiro than I used to be. I would like to thank the first Berserker, Kazan, for just completely hardening my resolve when it comes to games like this. Yeah, that was like no lie, when I was first playing this game, like days of being stuck on him. It was savage, just unreal. Also, why are you here?
あんたが生き残ったのかい。
Naturally.
なんとなくは分かってるんだろ。あの片腕の鬼が。
He was a real one.
何者だったのか。
I don't know what the deal is, man. Like,
そうかい。その方がいいかもしれないね。何の因果か。塩素の炎に焼かれ、鬼となり、苦しむ者がいた。あんたはそれを終わらせた。それだけのことさね。
got any more dialogue? Yes.
覚えておきな。塩素はもう積もる先を失った。戦が続けば世はもっとひどいことになるだろう。だからってあんたが代わりになることはないんだよ。
Yeah, the demon of hatred was the sculptor from the temple earlier. Like, because he had said before, like, you know, he was also a shinobi who also used the same prosthetic. And that, you know, he would, like, served under Ishin when, like, Ashina was, like, you know, kind of going through its founding. And so he lived through, like, an extremely rough, like, period of war. And there is an alternate ending, actually, in this game. When you... Before you fight Owl at Ashina Castle. I would love to do this, like, just as a standalone fight. But it's not, like, something I can do without replaying the whole game. And I believe the mod said it didn't affect the fight, I think. So, but before you fight Owl at Ashina Castle, when he tells you to forsake your master, if you choose to do that, you get an alternate ending where, you fight Emma and Ishin, and then after, like, killing both of them, Sekiro becomes a demon, like that, kind of. And it was like, you know, he gave in to all the violence and the killing and became a monster. There is a skin, I believe, because once you beat the game, you unlock, like, different costumes. And one of the costumes that I never was able to get before from, like, one of the boss rush modes, is, I think, like a demon version of Sekiro, the Shura skin. Whew. I am gonna be right back. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. And then I guess we'll keep going with, like, the story. There's just one big boy left. Okay, I'm back. Ugh. Alright. Kinda gotta get settled in here. Welcome back to you as well, Ventus. Our respective breaks for exactly the correct length. And I have like that BRB screen with, yeah, here actually. A man who failed to become Shura instead became a vessel for the flames of hatred. As fate would have it, he was bound stubbornly to this world. It wasn't until he became a demon that he was finally able to depart for the next. Yeah, a little bit of flavor there. Why is my cursor stuck on screen? Okay. Yeah, I had that BRB screen. I should like, I don't know, I should either put music on that or I should just grab the BRB text from it so I can just slap it on my face here when I'm away. All right. Wouldn't it? I think it would be entertaining. Alright. Just to confirm with Emma, Ishin is still dead on the ground. I figure that Emma may not be in the mood for having a little sip. Alright. Well, I was expecting to put this fight off for another week. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't expecting the demon to go so quickly. So, this, depending on how quickly this goes, I fear this may be our last Sekiro stream. We might have to start Kazan next week. In order to, you know, further our misery. By playing exceptionally fun games that hurt a lot. I love Kazan. I will take any excuse to play it again. It's like Sekiro, honestly. I don't know if there's like mods for it or anything, but I think just playing the game on its hardest difficulty again is gonna be like that's difficult enough. I don't think it needs mods. Gotta deal with two of you guys? Like, can I at least like sneak in between? Wait, actually, I saw something. Let's... Yeah. The firecrackers I feel like can be useful sometimes. I don't use them enough against, like, humans. Okay. Wow, that's... What is with that grab range, brother? I couldn't even see what state I was in there. Okay. Hey, check us out. Oh, stood in the fire accidentally. Okay. I know that Sword Man at least is not like a boss. He doesn't have like the health bar. I'm trying to get stuck on this forever. That's how it goes with me, I'm afraid. Random men are my weakness. Yep. I'll be honest, I don't have a great track record, like, you know, in games or in real life with men trying to stab me with spears. For instance. I fear if they did, I would be done for. I don't think I can Mikiri counter in real life. My god. Like, these synchronized attacks, man. I can't even see, please. Like... You might be able to tell, I'm really bad at group fights. I do well when I can focus on one guy, and the moment there's two guys, I'm done for, man. Like, come on, man. Yeah, this is kind of cheap, but can I just like, might as well just go over here. Fair enough. What are they gonna do? Be ninjas suddenly? They're still upset over there. All right. When you see a guy that your boss really wants dead, you try to go after him and then he's just like, no. And just pull some move that you could never even dream of accomplishing. Whew. Okay. There's a lot of battle music, given that it doesn't seem like there's anybody after me. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. Alright. This is gonna be rough. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's absolutely no way that this is gonna be a smooth fight. I refuse to believe it.
黒様久しいな巫女の忍び見よ不思議りのもう一振りよ
健一郎殿そのようなものでは決してアシナの命運は変わりませぬ狼よ流因など誰の手にもあるべきではないのだ苦労をかけるな
行為参るああ姉妹としよう
This grown man out here fighting children in a field. Whoa. Nice delays, brother. Ah. That's how it goes. Sometimes a weird guy in a grassy field with a big sword just stabs you. And get the silent corridor of the run back of shame. Wow, that hurts a lot if you don't block it. It hurts a lot even if you do block it, to be fair. Yep. Once again, this is going to be a lot of just relearning Genichiro, I'm afraid. It is what it is. Damn, bro, just coming all out with the lightning. remember what's the best way to avoid that. Wow, that arrow stunned me that entire time. Nah, man. The staggers he does are pretty intense, actually. Just like, I really guess it's just like the first Genichiro fight. Thirsty one. Oh, the guy from the village. Man, we're running out of NPCs, so we're starting to get Dragon Rod on just some one-time guys. There's gotta be a better way to deal with that, like, spin attack than blocking the first two and then avoiding the third. Get dodged. Oh, that was a stab. Okay. Remember how they said that the Black Mortal Blade was a gateway to the underworld and could bring back life? Like I said here, I was just like, whoa, what?
Sekiro.
It's a healthy Ishin. Holy ouch. Man is a poise monster. So this is 4 health bars total, you may notice. We have 1 on Genichiro and then 3 on Ishin. Yikes. That is all I can say. Try to go for 1 hit while he's doing the charge up. Yep. But what was about to be a really clean run really was not at all. Oh, why'd I start at that angle? Still unseen aid through all this. Nope. Ah, man. It's kind of an interesting thought that you can revive even when he hits you with the Mortal Blade. I think it'd be kind of interesting if, like, you couldn't revive if you died to the Mortal Blade attacks. Naturally, that would make some of these fights nearly impossible, but... How does a man even do this? Yep. At the very least, God, Ishin is cool. He is the best. Alright. Once more. And so on like that until it's over. He got lost in the sauce there, I'm afraid. Man, he got all his posture back. Ah. I definitely need a better response to that. I don't know, like... And could you just dodge all of them, I guess? If you just really are expecting it at any time and can move through it. That's one of my big issues, is just not seeing it until it's too late. Oh yeah. We are going to be suffering for a while yet. Nice follow-up, nerd. Okay, once again. Thank you, Hishine. What a beast. Ooh, man. All right. This is very nostalgic. Just running into this same field every time, just being beaten to a pulp by Ishina Ashina. You know, it won't, but... the man deserves it. Yep. Still hard to like come with a good response to that, because you can block them, but like it just does a ton of damage through your block. It's like blocking the Mortal Blade is not really an option. Definitely. I mean, I'm good at that response. Can you just let a man heal? Yeah, because that first swing is so fast, and he turns to you, so like even if you dodge that first one, that second one kind of just connects. Maybe just jumping, but I feel like he would probably still hit. Nothing to it, but just keep banging my head against the wall that is this whole fight. I was pulling that move off earlier. I don't know why I can't do the dodge under now. I just haven't been able to accomplish it. Okay. The stagger. Yeah, this is definitely going to be the fight that we end up stuck on for a while. Maybe we won't be starting Kazan next week. Or maybe I'll plan a whole Sekiro stream next week and then I'll beat him in the first try, and then it's like, well, what do I do for the next, you know, 2.5 hours? He still does that, I see. Okay. Three health bars of that, by the way. Like, good lord. And every time you go for the heal, he goes for the bow. Ah. Now, I had a weird thought. Do you think that there's like... I don't use Mortal Draw that much. But do you think that there's any kind of like benefit to just... Can we like clash Mortal Blades or something? Is that possible? Like... I always just kind of ignored Mortal Draw since it takes 3 Spirit Emblems. But now I'm curious. Yep. That didn't work. Nah, that didn't work.
俺にもなすべきことがさら
I'm mostly curious because, like, I know that people do, you know, like, no damage runs of Sekiro. So there has to be something other than just tanking it, you know? Or do people just, like... do they just get here, then just have to start the whole game over again because they blocked one Mortal Blade swing? I'm no smart man. I don't know how people do it.
俺がアシナを生かす
I just have a tremendous amount of cussedness. Okay. That's pretty good as far as like Genichiro run goes. Man, would like to have my posture back. And they did not hold back on their Ishin overhaul, did they, for this mod? I have a vague feeling that they really just pumped all their work into Genichiro early game and then Ishin late game. And then everything else was just like a little bonus.
俺がアシナを生かす
Welcome back, Ventus. Ah. Now, what was that weird move cancel? I saw red. Really trying to see if I could just overpower him. Yeah, anytime I make it through the Genichiro phase, it's all just like, just immediate death. Surgeons. War mob. Jail mob. Who are you people? Once again, I blame Genichiro for the spread of dragon rot. It's most certainly his fault. Ah. What are you doing? He is just making stuff up. It's kind of funny how it feels like Genichiro has so many moves he can do that whether or not you have an easy Genichiro fight is almost all RNG. Like, how much does he go for easy attacks like the lightning? And then how much time does he spend just like making up moves like that? Running into your face and then doing the bow. It could be anything. He's a man of many talents after all. Alright. Okay. I need to change positions real fast. 1 second. I've been sitting very still. So, very stiff. Okay. Gotta position the mic a little. Whew. Alright. The stagger from that bow hit is like so long, if that's what posture breaks you. But a little too aggressive. I fear the only thing to do is just keep going until I start to form some kind of memory of this fight. I just need to experience every attack hitting my face so that I can memorize all of it. Even blocking it still kills me. Okay. I yearn for Kazan. I don't want Genichiro to keep me from playing Kazan again. We'll see what it takes, honestly. I think a lot of the difficulty of this fight, honestly, just comes from the fact that Genichiro comes at you really aggressively. And you know you want to save, like, your heals and stuff for Ishin. But because, like, you spend so much time fighting Genichiro, you're, like, swapping between two different aggressive movesets. So that's why Ishin feels so impossible. It's just like there's a whole other guy before him every single time. Man, every time with that bow. Okay. Ah, man. Making a little bit of progress against Ishin. Just a little bit. Never mind the fact that he has 3 phases with 3 distinct movesets. I remember the Glock well. Okay. At least the Genichiro fight is getting easier. Man. I love the Sister Freed fight. Honestly, it's a great one. You should do the Father Ariandel like voice a lot. It was a very cool fight. I don't know why, but that like line was stuck in my head. The like, my foil. Bring me my foil. Like, The delivery of that really just burned itself into my brain for some reason. That was close. Good old corrupted king. Man. Ishin is just something else. Honestly, thinking about guys like him makes me realize, like, Dark Souls 3 was a big game, man. Like, there was a lot to that. I didn't put hundreds of hours into that for nothing. I think it might be what it comes down to. Like, we just have to do this until it all becomes just, like, completely unconscious. Just gotta, like, think very little of fear. Just cross my eyes and hope. I'm gonna take the cutscene as a chance to stretch real fast, though. Oh, man. I never noticed he has a stab wound through his whole body there. Also, I do gotta wonder, like, why is he after the dragon's heritage if he has, like, the restorative waters or whatever? Like, he's already immortal. Why is he going for more immortality? Like, what does he think? What does he hope to accomplish with that? He would, this fight would have just continued going if he didn't, you know, cut himself with the mortal blade. Like, that was what killed him, you know? Alright. World's coolest man. Nice miss, brother. That is a hell of a fight. He's just so strong. Ooh, man.
俺がアシナを生かす。
Genichiro, you jerkwad. That's something.
参れ、関野。
Man, just like... I actually don't want to burn the resurrect I have there, because I've managed to build up a second resurrection through all this. So if I can get into the Ishin fight without blowing one on Genichiro, and then, you know, I can use it, if I can make it through his first health bar, then I get another one. Because it's going to take a little while to build up another resurrection, just through doing the boss fight.
俺がアシナを生かす。
It's like, for instance, now I'm going into Ishin with 2 resurrections.
参れ、関野。
And I'm gonna need one immediately. Yeah, we end up in the same situation as usual. But I still have that extra resurrection, so as long as I'm careful with how I use it, and don't just, you know, waste it on a fight that's already not going well. Yeah, I think I'm getting more used to Genichiro. He doesn't have much posture in this, even though he does a lot of damage. This first phase of this fight is actually relatively quick. Ah. It's something. At very least we can get practice in here. God, man. It is not worth it. The interesting thing about the Ishin fight is, like, I mean, really, you know, it's like the line he says there, you know, hesitation is defeat. Like, it's kind of emblematic of the whole game that every fight is easier if you stay on top of the enemy. And if you let space appear, then all the options that they could take without you putting pressure on them is what makes the game difficult. Lost a lot of health, but didn't lose a revive. And you have enough time to at least get one gourd in. The problem with this modded Ishin fight is I'm pretty sure Ishin used to have more breaks for you to get into an exchange with him. His attacks definitely continue a lot more freely now. God, man. I believe I do remember, like, running back to the road during the Ishin fight to, like, get him out of the tall grass, just because it makes it a little easier to see. Another rod essence. I'm surprised we still have NPCs. So maybe I should do that. Maybe I should, like, run back to the path here and get him out of the tall grass. Okay. That was like as smooth as it could be. Like, I'm fully healed off of the death blow healing. Let's get you back to the road. Wow. I went for the sweep just 2 times and it hit both times. There's so little delay on that sweep, man. The game announces it and then it just happens instantly. Or maybe I'm just far too in my head about all the possibilities that he could be doing. So my brain is running slower. Okay. I mean, at the very least, we're consistently making it through Genichiro without dying. I need to do more like actual just dodging, rather than trying to walk calmly out of the way. Yeah, honestly, I think that gave him too much space. I think I probably just need to just get good. You can't fall off the cliffside accidentally, I don't think. So... My method is through sheer repetition and being destroyed. One of these days we'll get good. Or at least good enough to not get killed instantly. Honestly. Oh, almost off the cliff there. That was a slightly better exchange than usual. Why is he twirling? He was just spinning in place. That was a slightly better exchange than usual. Well, let's see if we can just make incremental progress like that. At least we have a chance to heal, at least. We can gourd up at least once during the Ishin start phase here. Lord, man. Had a slight directional input so the Mikiri didn't go off. Don't worry, we just have to keep doing it. It'll work eventually. This is the secret to how you Sekiro. Yeah, pretty much. I would have Mikiri'd if I weren't being stabbed by the great and glorious Isshin Ashina the whole time. Okay, there we go. Pretty clean Genichiro phase. He's really upset at that little tree. Okay. We got the spear. Oh, he already has the Glock. What a phase, man. The swing is just don't stop coming. That is something else. I thought that he got the gun on phase 3. I think he just starts doing more lightning on phase 3. I forgot that he already goes for it as soon as he gets the spear. Ah, man. Whatever. It's practice. What is up with you, Genichiro? He got mad today. Okay. Again. Wow. Man, that that is some kind of combo. That was not a bad run, honestly. Do I recover any more of my revive if I like rest? No. I just have to earn it. I think I probably could recover like both extra revives if I just like went and fought normal enemies for a bit. Dang. Yeah, let's just let's call it there. Let's give him another run. That one wasn't happening. Well, I mean, you know, could have won, but it would have cost a revive. And I think I'm gonna need every single one of those I can get for Ishin. Just a hunch I've got, you know. I don't know for sure, but I think Ishin Ashina, Sword Saint, might be hard. That was a nice, comfortable exchange there at the end for just like his whole posture bar. And that, like, that run around the back and then shove thing he does before the thrust. That is like, if you're doing like any attack at all, it feels like it gets you. Oh, the spear pull. He would. Alright. I was very proud of that shuriken when he was jumping, though. Ooh. Man. Needed a little mic adjustment. You know what? I think we should maybe just restart this one. I don't think that one was gonna turn into anything. Ugh. Okay. We go again. Sometimes you just have to accept a bad run and just start over from the beginning. Alright. He really went for those stabs a lot. That was a really strange thing that happened there with the gun, by the way. Ah, sweep. man. This is such a rough... You know, we were having a lot of progress on Sekiro these past few weeks. Like, really just cleaning up multiple bosses in a run. And then to beat the Demon of Hatred to, like, around an hour into stream was something I was not expecting at all. This feels more appropriate. This is more... This is the thing. The game just wanted me to get to the good stuff. Okay. That was a good one. Barely lost any HP. Good lord. This dude does not know the meaning of Ruth. That plant really liked to be in the way, didn't it? That was such a perfectly placed plant. Alright, once more. It's the Vasigo fight all over again. We just have to sear his moveset. Just into every fiber of my muscles. No, you're right. The tree was blocking his camera. Okay. That ain't working out. I think at this point, I can probably just accept that if I die on Genichiro, it's not worth the revive. I'm gonna need too much assistance against Ishin to deal with that. Lost child. Oh, that was the big guy at the temple who was looking for the pinwheel. I feel bad now. He was a nice guy. pretty low HP, but the gourds aren't even a problem, honestly. I barely get a chance to heal, so running out of healing isn't even like a concern. For instance. Sometimes he just does not care if you hit him. Those are honestly the scariest moments. Like, you have some semblance of control if when you swing a boss tries to block it. Like, that's great. I love when that happens. Sekiro is like the one case if you want the boss to block you, because that means that you're exerting some kind of control over their moveset and keeping them from doing everything they want to do. Okay. If there is any boss in this game who is impossible to control, it's gonna be Ishin. It just is not happening with him. Man. You know what I'm kind of looking forward to now? Hell Maiden. That's gonna be a lot more laid back than this. It's gonna be great. We're gonna actually be beating enemies at like a good pace, you know? My plans for the next Hell Maiden stream may not be the most entertaining to watch, but they're gonna be entertaining for me. Because I want to see just how far Minos' dialogue goes. I saw some stuff about, like, if you keep fighting her enough, eventually she just starts, like, openly sobbing when you show up in her boss arena. Ow. So that's what I want to do next stream. I want to just, you know, just bully Minos for a while. See how that goes. It's true. Who knows what unlocks there are for just, like, bullying her for a while. Before we move on to bullying the people in the next layer. The dragon girl with the bowl on her head. Who knew? There we go. That was smooth. That I think was my cleanest Genichiro run yet. Only to be immediately shredded by Ishin. I love when he gets into this mood of just wanting to go for the thrusts. Ah. I almost had a good comeback there for that bar. He's got that like first Genichiro fight thing going of if he staggers you and like or knocks you down on the ground like that, you're toast, man. Like that is it. Unless he decides to just like aura farm on you for a minute, you know. He occasionally does that, but most of the time it's, you know, just killing you with a sword. Okay, that was less perfect. A little less perfect on that one. I feel like this is the cycle. Like, I do okay against Ishin for a little bit, like, even if I down the first health bar, you know? Like, it's still, like, we have a good exchange here and there. Like, I feel like I'm learning the moveset, and then I go back to Genichiro and just get immediately just plastered all over the place. Like... Okay. We'll get him. We'll get it figured out. Don't you worry. It is... I mean, sometimes you just gotta, you know? There's only one of them. Well, there's only one red Mortal Blade and there's only one black Mortal Blade. There's two of them. But, you know. Sometimes you just want to see a one-of-a-kind artifact. The kick. Okay. I'm losing it here. I'm getting into a losing streak against the dude who I should be beating up easily. Up here, I'm getting too in my head about things. Okay. Lost a bit of health, but as I said before, gourds are nothing compared to resurrections. One of these days, I'll jump that sweep. I like how there wasn't even like a dying animation there, just like slash immediately cut to defeat. There was nothing there. Bro just hit the off button. Okay. That went well, actually. You know what time it is. It's flop time. I even pressed the A button, I was just too slow. I was stuck in the animation of Sekiro trying to jump and got hit by the sweep. This whole fight is just like this man being faster than light itself. Like, it is ridiculous. Okay. Almost had him there were it not for the lock-on drop. That always screws me up. Honestly, the funny thing about Ishin is that, like, the gun is actually a relatively easy part of his kit. Because the rest of him is faster and more confusing than the gun. Alright, there we go. That posture break and then just like can't do anything. I did it. I jumped asleep. Didn't jump that one. That fight is so cool, but like, it's so hard. It's like, good lord, man. Man, we're so out of NPCs that we're getting dragged right on the memorial mob. Okay. You jerkwad, Genichiro. Alright. We'll get him yet. Who knows how many streams we're gonna get out of Sekiro before we finish it, honestly. Kazan may not be started this month. Well, you know, within a month from now, because we're nearing the end of this month anyway. All right. Okay. The double bonk. And again. Ooh. We'll give him a few more tries for sure, but like, good lord, man. Like, we're getting Unseen Aid, even though I'm almost positive I have, like, absolutely nothing to lose. I have $1 and 1 skill point. Yeah. Unseen Aid doesn't really matter anymore. Alright. He just took my entire health bar with that like vacuum slash thing he does. Okay. Was really hoping he would try to protect himself there, but once again, he just, you know, doesn't and wins anyway. Okay. That was pretty smooth. Okay. Okay. Immediately destroyed. Like instantaneously. Two times. Those attacks just come out so fast, man. Like, we had 2 good health bars, like without running into much of an issue, and then just like boom dead and boom dead. Like, yeah, pretty much. That was a really nice, like smooth attempt until it fell straight off a cliff. Like. That was like the most spectacular failure I think I've had. Whew. Psychotic as it sounds, though, I feel like I'm getting close. You know, I'm really building up here. Like, there is potential for the run, you know? It might be like playing the lottery. But the chance is there. I don't know, we'll see. This is... I'll be honest with you. My eyes have been crossed for a long time now. I am like... It is becoming increasingly hard to focus just with how, like, hard I've been focusing on this. Oh. Indeed. Straight home. Nope. Just run into the wall a little bit. Don't worry about it. Nothing another attempt won't get. Your understanding is appreciated. Okay. Wow, that that opened him up to a death blow even. He was like staggered for a second. Once more. All right. Pretty good. Ah, come on, that was so close. That dodge around move he does is like... I think that's the strongest thing in his moveset in this phase. Alright. You know, the grapple is normally like the way to go, but I think that he uses it to pull himself in when you go for it, so I think that might not be the move when you do the gun parry perfectly. I think that's what's happening there, is like when you grapple him, he jumps into it. It might just be time to, like, drink a gourd, and then, like, sure, he could rush him. That was weird. And that's like the one time he has not let me get one heal in. How bad. Just as soon as the posture break happens, he's just ready with something. Theoretically, I might be able to get some use out of some tools, but I don't know, man. Just having the shuriken to just stay on top of him always feels so worth it. Okay. That was looking rough for a minute there, but managed to bring it back. Into immediately being dominated by Ishin. Good lord, man. It's all just such an ass kicker. Can I see how many? 160 spirit emblems. I had like 300 earlier. Like, this might be the first time that we have to buy spirit emblems in this game. Yeah, honestly, I appreciate this game's like the mod's desire to just give you as many spirit emblems as possible so you don't have to waste a bunch of time farming for them. Oh, come on. I'm so dumb. That is the dumbest way that could have possibly ended. My God. See, my plan was to get out of the Ishin fight. And clearly I can't beat him, so... I just leave the way Sekiro's most likely to survive. Okay. The dull block sound. That little double slash when you parry that one particular attack is getting me a lot, actually. Because I'm trying to, like, I keep trying to parry that and then go into like a combo. Honestly, I've reached a sufficient level of, like, mentally broken that I don't know, I'm having, at least it's funny. Like, better than just being sad. It is entirely possible. Okay. Not the best, but we had worse. Yeah, you good? Nice. And the spear pull. Ah, man. I really wanted to heal. Should have just stayed on top of him there, though. It's so easy. Even, like, all this time I've been playing Sekiro, it's so easy to just get wigged out and be like, oh, God, I gotta heal. It is never the solution. Basically, anytime you get uncomfortable in Sekiro, the solution is to just hit harder. Man, he really likes the Mortal Blade this time. He found the Mortal Blade and he's getting his money's worth out of it. Okay, we just gotta heal him. Once again defeated by the spear pole. Ooh. Okay. Welcome back, Ventus. It does indeed. I think I'm gonna give him a couple more runs and then I don't know, we'll see if my mind can handle it. I think this is good though, just because I've managed to get a lot of fights in, and I've been seeing a lot of moves, and I'm already starting to like memorize some things better, correct some of my instinctual responses. So I just need time for it to bake in now, you know? Nice. Killed through the block. Almost went off the cliff. I'll be honest with you, that would have been a lot funnier. Yeah, I think I got one more good attempt against Ishin in me. Oh, we'll see how it goes. This is the one. Yeah, absolutely. If we have a bad Genichiro run, then we'll keep going. It needs to be Ishin. It's always the posture break that kills me. But I guess that's what kills them too, but... Ah, man. Whew. That was a pretty good exchange, though. I'm getting more used to his attacks, that's for sure. Good lord, though. I used like more than half of my spirit emblems just in this one day alone. Nah, don't worry. It needs time to cure in there, you know? It's gotta roll around in the brain. Much like the bullets from Ishin's gun. It'll work out, believe me. It's bound to. Oh, man. Oh, I will. It'll be nightmares, believe me. You gotta believe me on a lot of these things. Just take me for my word here. Whew. As always, thank you for coming by. I am very hungry and I desperately need to stand up and get a stretch. On Friday, we will continue our bullying of Queen Minos. And it's gonna be great. Yeah, here. I got the perfect place to send you. Hersey is doing some Some sort of fishing game. That'll be a nice way to unwind. How about that? Honestly, I've been rating a lot of the same people because I've been watching them in my, like, spare time. I'll be fully honest with you. Oh, I'm getting a Amber Alert. Oh, that's awful. Huh. Well, I hope that works out. That's a damper on the mood. I would say, you know, like, keep an eye out for this person, but I also don't want to dox where I live. Yeah, getting my momentum back here. I'll see you on Friday for some Hellbait, where we bully more of Queen Minos. And, for now, gonna send you over here, and we'll have a fun time watching her fish, and it'll be great. And I'm gonna get some dinner. Recover mentally and physically from this beating that I sustained on stream. Because good God, man, it has been brutal. 4% chance of unsane aid, look at that. Oh, but yeah. Catch you on Friday for some Hell Maiden. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope you have a good Thursday. I'll see you on Friday. Take care.